Do you want the word? Pass it on. Do you want the word? Pass it on.
It's a full moon tonight. I'm dressed in all white, drunk off a case of Miller High Life. I think I'm going to lynch me a nigga tonight. Tie one up, drag it from the back of my pickup truck. Me and my brother Earl. We're looking for a victim. I put the shotgun to his throat. Told him I'm going to replace that with a rope. Get it, I'm going to lynch me a nigga. Y'all didn't get it. Put the shotgun to the throat. Okay. Put the shotgun to the throat. I'm going to replace that with a rope. Hey, Earl, who's that girl? That's his daughter? You know, we oughta make him watch us, we molest him. Call up Sylvester, tell him to bring that rope. What do you mean Sylvester has to work late? He is the chief of police. Tell him to get his shit straight. It's getting late and I got church in the morning. Can't you hear them niggas morning? I mean, it's gonna make the news when they find this dude hanging from one of them oaks, just chalk another one up for the good Christian white folks. But you know what? We need to think of a lie. Hey Earl, call up Sly. Tell him if the news people ask how this boy died, tell him to say it was suicide.
Just got a call from old Earl. Told me they done lynched him a nigga boy and raped them a nigga girl. This ain't nothing new, so y'all know the routine. Round up the boys, going back to the scene to make sure it's clean. Cause if you don't, it's gonna be an uprising from all them blacks. So make sure it ain't no footprints, it ain't no tire tracks. Then call up his mama and let her know a boy just died. And if she asks how, make sure you tell her it was suicide. And tell Earl to call me when he get rid of all them clues. So I can know when to go in town and give a statement on the news like, when we first arrived on the scene, it was plain as can be. Because what we found was one colored boy hanging from the tree. I know what you reporters are getting at because I could take a hint. But I told you it wasn't no lynching because it wasn't no tire tracks and it wasn't no footprints. Whoever told you, the Klan told you a lie. What you need to do is go talk to that boy's family and find out why he committed suicide. Suicide. Suicide.
White men, dressed in white robes, with white masks to hide white faces. Me, a young girl, in a white dress, white shoes with white laces. I was on my way to church, but had to return home because my mama forgot her purse. Walked up on two white men as they ripped my daddy's shirt and they started beating him and I froze like time. My daddy stared at me through swollen eyes, silently wanted me to suppress those cries, but that white man saw me standing nearby and well, I couldn't shed tears or show fear. My daddy had warned me of this moment and now the time was here. I balled up my fists, clenched my teeth as they tore at my clothes. I stared at my father, he stared at his only daughter and his face turned cold. That white man slipped his dick between my brown lips and I bit his shit. Barely saw those white fists as they hit me and beat me and then I felt something ripping inside of me. That white man lay on top of my body and nobody could have saved me, not even the man who made me. There was nothing he could have ever taught me that would have prevented the day that he watched me as that white man raped me. I figured God must hate me. I lay there bloody and muddy and there was nothing my father could do for me. I stared in his eyes and silently cried as they slipped the noose around his neck. The sun was high when my daddy died. That's a moment I'll never forget. I saw my daddy take his last breath. Saw the last rising and falling of his chest. And death. They wouldn't have threatened to lynch my brothers and kill my mother. Maybe I wouldn't have lied. But when that white sheriff asked me, girl, did someone kill your daddy? I looked him dead into his eyes. I said, no, sir. It was suicide. Suicide.